Holy sh!
Language.
What is happening? 3 major trailers dropping today. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the new Transformers, and Indiana Jones. And on top of that, I'm behind. I didn't watch the second Avatar trailer yet. And I haven't seen the, Super Mario Brothers. And that 90s show is apparently coming. So let's bundle it all together. Let's check them out and rate them on the hype scale. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Tomas, and future me, what's up, dude? So, you know what? Let's not waste any time. Let's get cracking. I just finished watching the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special because I had gotten behind on watching it, and now that the trailers dropped, I wanted to make sure that I'm all caught up, just in case there's any kind of Easter eggs or anything referencing the holiday special as like a continuation, because James Gunn did say that it is canon. It is officially part of the whole like Guardians timeline, so I wanted to make sure I got that. So I literally just finished recording that. Now let's jump into the trailer. I'm so freaking pumped. All right, let's do it. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
We were gone for quite a while.
Yeah, you were.
But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians.
Wow, look at those suits.
Hello, we come in peace.
Whoa, what? It's like an alternate Earth? Just another planet? Come on, dude.
Seriously, dude?
No! Ow!
Don't forget. Where we came
Wow.
We have
Oh, look
been
at those two.
running
Look like Power Rangers.
our whole lives.
Pete, I'm done running.
Another slamming soundtrack. Hey, Gamora. Wow.
We'll all fly away together. One last time. Into the forever and beautiful sky.
Hey, Adam. Wow.
And we'll kill anyone who gets in our way.
No, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no people.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
Oh man, that's it. Oh my god, that flew by. Wow. Wow. Oh man. Wow, what a trailer though. Once again, Marvel not really giving much away. I mean, you got a bunch of flashes, a bunch of characters, a bunch of stuff that's gonna happen, but at the same time, no clue what's gonna happen. Man, that was wow. Alright, the first time is always super intense, so I'm gonna watch it one more time and then we'll talk about it. And we're back. Wow, okay, so that looks like a ride. Man, emotional. It's gonna be definitely bring the tissues because I feel like this is gonna wrap up a lot. And it's gonna, yeah, that shit's gonna hit you right in the feels. For sure. Alright, so I mean, it's a Marvel project. I'm a Marvel mega fan, so I was already hyped for this. I was already planning on seeing it probably opening night as I do most Marvel movies. So I'm already at a 9, but let's rate it. Bring up the scale. Man, I was really anticipating that trailer. As a trailer, I think it was solid. I don't think it was like, oh my god, that trailer, did you see that trailer? It was definitely up there. It was great. The music, you know, is gonna be amazing. But man, just what it's presenting, the hype, bring me to a 10. Let's go. I'm at a 10. My hype is definitely over 9,000. Like, I need a time machine now. I need to see this movie. I need to bawl my eyes out. it's gonna be, yeah. There's gonna be tears from the laughs, from the cries. It looks visually, it looks like it's gonna be another amazing movie in the you know, in the CGI terms and the different adventures and the different planets and locations and everything. It's gonna be great. Adam Warlock looks dope. I'm excited to see him finally introduced. Gamora's back, so we'll see how that all ties in and everything. So, but as James Gunn said, this is the last ride. It's the last hurrah of the Guardians. So, yeah, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird knowing that like that's it, you know. But that's usually the case with most movies, isn't it? Right? You usually get one, and then if usually that one is successful enough, then it gets sequels. And with the Marvel universe, we're so used to just the story continuing, the characters continuing in some way. So knowing that it's kind of like that's a wrap on the Guardians for now, at least, or for this current team, this family. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be good. Man, how are we already here? Going all the way back to Guardians 1, which was such a underdog story, and I absolutely loved it, along with like millions of people. That really was Marvel's first just random project that just hit for like everybody. It was so good, so funny, right? Just brought these crazy characters all together and just somehow made it work. A lot of people didn't like the second one. I personally also, on that first viewing of the second one, I was like, you know, that was pretty good, but definitely the first one stood dominant. But with multiple watches, the second one has definitely grown on me, and I definitely have enjoyed it more and more. And I think that's a big thing with the Marvel movies. You've heard me say this over and over again if you watch any of my other videos, is that the Marvel movies get better with each watch, especially the second watch compared to the first one, because the first one, everybody's intaking all this new information, everything that's happening, whereas the second watch, you already like know what's going to happen, so you can kind of ride it out and absorb it much better and kind of really see the movie for what it is. So that's where I'm at. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, I'm hyped at level 10. I am just max hype. I need to see this movie. Cannot wait to see this movie. I'll be there. But everybody's different, so let me know how this is, how hyped this trailer got you. And all right, moving along, let's check out the next one. We got Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Word. So this is going to be kind of crazy, but I've never really seen the Indiana Jones movies. Probably from the first three, the originals that everybody loves, I've seen maybe 15 minutes as like an 8-year-old, 10-year-old maybe. So I don't remember crap. The only thing I know is at the end of one of them, they're on like a rope bridge, and then the guys fall into like an alligator pit. That is literally my entire knowledge of Indiana Jones. Oh, and there's also that scene where I know he improvised, because I've watched like pop culture stuff, where the guy does this thing and he's like, "Whoa, yeah," with the sword, and then he's just like, poof, and just shoots him. Somehow I went and I saw the fourth one. I saw Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull in theaters that one time. Yeah. We'll just leave it at that, right? Anyway, let's see what the fifth one's got. I'm definitely going to be going through all of them to actually get on this Indiana Jones experience. But as a non-Indiana Jones fan, let's see how this trailer hits. Let's check it out. See if it gets me any hype. And in 3, 2, 1, go!
I miss the desert. I miss the sea. And I miss waking up every morning, wondering what wonderful adventure the new day will bring to us.
It also, Indiana Jones kind of takes place a little bit in the past, right? It's like in the 40s or 50s or something?
Come and gone. Perhaps.
This is more like the 60s,
not.
70s?
I don't believe in magic. But a few times in my life,
Well, you saw aliens in the fourth one, so I
I've seen
mean...
things I can't explain. And I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe.
Okay.
It's how hard you believe it.
Oh, I do also know the soundtrack. Hey! Hey, it's the guy from Captain America. Okay, we got some adventures going on. We got a bunch of chases and action. Riding a horse in a subway track.
Who is this man?
I'm her godfather.
Related.
Get back.
Yeah. All right. Okay, ended on a laugh. That was pretty solid. All right, didn't really give too much. All right, that was interesting, I guess. Bring up the scale. Let's rate it. So I obviously fall into a category that's not hype because it's the 5th one. Oh, it's another Indiana Jones. From just that trailer, where do I fall? I think I'm at like a 4. Like a solid 4. I might give it a chance. You know, I'm slightly intrigued. See where they take the story. Obviously that might change if I go back and I rewatch the actual, original trilogy and potentially rewatch Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls. The little knowledge as I have about it, it looks like Indiana Jones. So, yeah, might give it a chance. Slightly intrigued. I think that's a solid 4 for my hype, right? And that's what the hype rating is all about. Hype, how you're personally excited. So, might be a 4 for me, might be a 9 or 10 for you. It all comes down to personal opinion, personal experiences, personal choices, right? Let me know how you're feeling about the next Indiana Jones. Have you been a big fan? Have you followed the Indiana Jones story for years? Or is it something that you maybe watched recently? Or are you like me and you haven't really seen it? All right, next on the list, we got Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Now, personally, I've always pretty much enjoyed the Transformers movies. I'll probably go back and give all those a rewatch before this new one comes out. But let's check it out, see where they're taking it. I know that it's kind of a reboot as they're tackling them not being cars, but being beasts. So Transformers Rise of the Beasts official trailer. In 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that's cool. Nice. Oh God, when they give you those like 3 seconds of a trailer. For millions of years, our world has transformed. But something else has awakened. Hey, it's like a gorilla. Okay. Oh, Optimus.
I'm not the one to fear, Prime.
Yo, and that's like a classic
There is a
Prime.
darkness coming.
Wow, they really took him back to the roots. Wow, they. Hey, B. Wow, even B looks funky. Is this like a prequel or sequel or?
I'm not driving. And if you don't know, now you know.
That's pretty dope, like the inside.
Spread love is the Brooklyn way. And if you don't know, now you know. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a click, same number, same good. It's all good.
Cool use of the soundtrack. Nice.
From both your past
Wow.
and future. You've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
Yo. Okay. Looks a little bit like a cutscene out of a video game, but I'll roll with it.
And if you don't
Transformer.
know, now you know.
Why did they show you the last 3 seconds of the trailer at the beginning of the trailer? Oh my god. Studios, marketing teams, whoever made that decision. What do you... That was like one of the biggest complaints. This is a weird like side thing, but with Amazing Spider-Man 2, where the little like last 5 seconds of the movie were in the trailer, usually as the last 5 seconds of the trailer, like don't do that. Don't do that. Just studios, anybody that's listening that might be somehow involved in this industry, don't do it. Don't. All right, so Transformers Rise of the Beast. Now, I had no expectations for this, like, at all. This is a very interesting take that they're kind of, I don't know, is it like do they look more like their original design from the cartoon because it's supposed to be, like, earlier in the timeline of the Transformers movies? Is it a complete reboot? Is it further down the line? You know, so based on this, I have no idea if it even, like, falls in with the other Transformers movies or if this is, like, something fresh. So I had heard about this being, you know, worked on. I had really no expectations for it besides it just being another Transformers movie. That's what you get when you go see Transformers, right? You're not expecting Oscar, you know, level performances. You're not expecting some kind of super deep message or underlying themes or anything like that. Like, you're seeing a movie called Transformers, so you're gonna expect Transformers. Now, I do understand people's criticism when they say, I go see a movie for the Transformers, I don't care about all these human storylines. Like, if you're gonna give me a movie called Transformers, then give me freaking Transformers. Like, that's what I'm here for. I want to see the Transformers, not 10% of the movie there's Transformers and everything else is just filler. So I do understand that, but at the end of the day, again, this is not, you know, top level cinema. It is a Transformers movie. As far as the trailer and where we are on the hype scale, for me, where am I at? How we looking? You know, with having at least liked the Transformers movies in the past, and then pulling the original designs, and pretty dope soundtrack for the trailer, I gotta give it to that. It's definitely giving me a certain level of hype. I think I'm at a 5. I think I'm down to check it out. You have my attention, sir. You have my attention. That was pretty solid with the original. Yeah, I'm at a 5. I'm down to check it out. Transformers, I'm there. All right, Transformers Rise of the Beast on the hype scale. Where are you at? Let me know. And on to the next. All right, now 2 days ago, we got the Super Mario Brothers movie. Now, I personally actually have never really played any of the Mario games. I mean, I've played Super Mario bouncing around maybe like the first or, you know, level or two at a friend's house on his Nintendo. I don't know, I just never really fell into the Mario following. And I know a lot of people love it, a lot of people follow it, and hey, power to ya. Not bad talking it in any way. Just never really was my cup of tea. But I know I did put in some hours definitely on Super Smash Brothers with my friends. So, but I was always either Link, even though I never played a Legend of Zelda game, or like Pikachu and stuff. But anyway, so Super Mario Brothers movie. What you got? Okay, that's cool. So it looks... I'm so happy that the studios learn. Just make it look the way it looks. The way people know that it looks. Donkey Kong, dope. Yo. Oh, that's cool. That was like a Super Smash Brothers reference.
Okay.
That's awesome. Okay. Okay.
Not sure if you know who I am, but
I do know your name is Bowser.
Wow, yay.
But there's one problem. There's a human
Wow.
has a mustache just like you.
Do you think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
Bowser is
Wow, the
coming.
animation is dope.
Together,
Okay.
we are going to stop that monster.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
Oh, I got this. No problem.
Oh, that's cool. It's literally like a level.
Yes!
Come on, Mario. Our big adventure begins now.
Ah, get it off, get it off, get it off.
Wow.
There's a huge universe out there. With a lot
Okay.
of galaxies.
A lot of locations, a lot of different colors. I mean, it
No pressure.
looks great. Yo! There's straight up Mario Karting. Okay, that's cool.
Wahoo!
Woohoo! Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So Super Smash, or not Super Smash, Super Mario Brothers movie. Wow. Wow, I can't believe they pulled in basically a Super Smash Brothers reference and a Super Mario Kart. And from what I've seen, like different games, like footage of games, of Mario games that have come out, looks like it's a nice, just like take a little bit of everything and just smash it all together. So that's pretty neat. For coming from somebody that's never really been a Mario person, that's pretty dope. Like, this show, like, I feel like the studio just took it in the correct direction of really just paying homage to all these different elements, but really seem to be on the right track of like blending it correctly. So thumbs up for that. Like I said earlier, I definitely am happy whenever studios make the choice of actually making it look how it's supposed to look. Of course, going back to the whole Sonic fiasco of that original design being like, what are you doing? What the hell is that thing? And then they actually listened, and then they fixed it, and they made it look like Sonic, and then it was super successful, right? I actually haven't seen either of those movies. I gotta get on that. But I do know that at least he looks like freaking Sonic. So it's like, so I'm glad that they're learning. It's like people know and are fans of the way it looks. Just make it look like that. And man, they're going all out with this because the trailer, wow, it literally looks like if you took the game, like a modern game with the CGI just looking crisp and gorgeous, and it looks like cutscene or it's the story part of a game. So definitely it looks cool. All right, let's rate it. So as a total non-Mario fan, as a total non-really Nintendo follower, where am I at? I think this is another 5 for me. I think I'm definitely down to check it out. You've got my attention. With that trailer, with how like fun and just colorful and cool and a mixture of like all these different elements that are Mario, while I'm not gonna sit there and like get the references of being like, oh, that's, you know, what was one of them, like Super Mario Galaxy, and ooh, that's the thing from that game, and ooh, that's, you know, I feel like that's gonna be a good time. So yeah, I'm at a 5. I'm definitely down to check it out. Nintendo, you've got my attention. All right, on to the next. So, it is 2 weeks before the release of Avatar: The Way of Water. I saw the first trailer, about a month or so ago. Interesting, they kept very, very tight timeline, kind of like very back-to-back everything and very close to the release of the movie. But I did see the first trailer, which didn't really show anything. You know, interesting, like, obviously, visually, it's going to be absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. But very, you know, intriguing. I really enjoyed the first Avatar, so I'm definitely there for the second one. Then I went to go see a 3D movie, which I think was probably Wakanda Forever in 3D. Yeah. And I saw the first trailer in 3D. Whoo! Holy...
Language.
Whole nother experience. If you're going to go see this movie... Seriously, please go see it in 3D. Preferably, if you have one close to you, IMAX 3D. Get on the biggest freaking screen you can and see this movie in 3D because that is the way it was made. It was made to be experienced as a 3D. And I went to see the first Avatar, the 3D re-release back in September. And man, it holds up. In the 3D, it is just, wow. Avatar is a whole nother level. Like, from literally beginning to end, that movie was made to be 3D, to be experienced in that visual style, and it is wow. Just put the story aside, put the whatever criticisms of Avatar aside, and just take it for the visual experience. Literally, you can just sit there and just look at it, because it is just mwah, good stuff. So like I said, the second trailer, super dope, in 3D. Definitely got me even more hyped for it than I already was. But here we go with the second trailer for Avatar: The Way of Water. Yeah, I mean, come on. Like, look at it. Would you look at it? Just look at it.
Why
Would
do
you
you
would
come
you
to
look
us?
at it?
I just want to keep my family safe.
Wow. It's literally like
As our
almost
brothers and sisters.
incredible to believe that it's like CGI. It's the visuals are just at such a point. It's
If
like,
you want to live here, you
wow.
have to ride.
Let's do it.
Holy shit.
Just breathe. Breathe.
That's a dope shot, the upside down.
Outcasts, that's all they see.
I see you.
Wow.
I'm a warrior like you. I'm supposed to fight.
Okay, assholes are back.
Let's get it done.
Do it! Yo.
Avatar: The Way of Water.
Dope.
Experience it in 3D. Only in theaters, December 16th.
All right, December
Tickets on
16th is
sale
the
now.
official release. I already got my tickets actually for the early premiere because I'm seeing it that Thursday. I gotta see it as soon as it hits theaters. Like, I'm there. All right, wow, yeah, that's all I can say really. I mean, it's the sequel to Avatar after 13 years. Looks freaking just wow. We'll see how the story goes. It's gonna be interesting. Apparently, James Cameron's already got like 3, 4, and 5 planned out. He's apparently had that planned out for years. Now I just saw a headline that he's got 6 and 7 already like swirling around in his head. So, man, apparently he's got like plans for years to keep this going. But you know, now that the technology is like really caught up, but in all kinds of ways, hopefully he'll start to kind of spit them out a little faster than 13 years between each one because. You know, I'd be like 75 by the time, you know, Avatar 7 would be dropping in theaters. So I feel like it's really also going to be very dependent on how well this one does because it's been such a long time between the two movies. You know, a lot of people are talking about how like, oh, nobody cares about Avatar anymore. But man, I feel like this movie, when it hits, I think the word of mouth is going to get crazy. And I think this thing is going to hit $1 billion easy. I think this is going to be top 10 movies of all time. Just like, I mean, he did it with Titanic, he did it with the first Avatar. I think this one's gonna definitely be up there. So bring up the scale. Where are we at? I mean, I do have my tickets, right? So I'm already at a 9. I'm already take my money. They already took my money. I already paid for the tickets. I am watching it day 1. Actually, I'm watching it day 0 because day 1 is technically Friday the 16th, and I'm watching it in 2 weeks exactly on the 15th. But man, yeah, that trailer, give me the 10. Give me the 10. Hype is over 9,000. Like, need a time machine. These 2 weeks are going to be way too slow. I just need to get there, sit my ass in that seat. Excuse me. Sit my ass in that seat and experience the experience that will be this movie. So I am here for it. But again, how you're personally excited, that's the hype scale, right? Might be a 10 for me. Might be a 3 or 4 for you, or even a 0. Maybe it's just not your thing. So, and that's all good. Everybody's got their preferences, but for me, Avatar: Way of Water, yeah, you got me at a 10. You got me at a 10. All right, one last little bonus thing. We got the first official teaser for that 90s show on Netflix. I have loved that 70s show ever since I was back in high school. I have all of the seasons on DVD. Yeah, DVD, not even Blu-ray. That's how early I got them. I'd watched that 70s show about 3 or 4 times over when it was on Netflix. I don't know where it's at nowadays. The rights kept getting bounced around to different streaming networks. But yeah, basically point is, I love that 70s show. It is literally like my top 5 favorite shows. It's got a little special place in my heart growing up, and it is just good comedy. But I personally hate all of these random attempts at taking something that people loved and just absolutely adored back in the day and trying to spin off some kind of theme, characters, or whatever. They failed when they tried to do it with Scrubs. Scrubs is freaking awesome. And then they introduced the new students, and then you still have the characters kind of around, and they're the teachers, but it's really about like the new group of people, and it got canceled because it was just not what it was. It wasn't Scrubs. It was different people, different writing, just eh. Then you got How I Met Your Mother. Love it. One of my top 5 as well. How I Met Your Father. What the hell is that? Nope. Just no. How I Met Your Mother, well, a lot of people think the back end of it was a little weak, especially the last season. I enjoyed myself all the way through. Again, one of my favorites, but the spin-off, nope, negative. Same thing happened with Friends, right? All-time favorite, all-time classic for a lot of people, and then they did Joey. Just no, just leave it alone. Come up with something new. But of course, the studios, they care about the monies. They care about pulling any little emotional strings and attachments that people might have to these certain characters or these certain shows. So here we go with that 90s show. Fun fact, there was already an attempt at that 80s show, which apparently never even made it really into production because it burned up with the pilot that was presented to the studios. And thanks to that, we got It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia because the guy that plays Dennis was supposed to be one of the main characters in that 80s show. And I'm kind of very thankful that that never happened. And now we have the 90s show. But let's go in with the open mind and a little bit of hate, but open mind. Let's check out the teasers just a minute. Let's see if they could actually pull off one of these revivals of a TV show. So we'll see. Can they do it? In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we got Kitty and Red.
Hey grandma, hey grandpa.
Okay, grandparents, okay.
Okay, kids,
The same basement.
all yours.
Lights on, shirts on, and no dancing.
No dancing. You're like the guy from Footloose. No dancing, you guys.
They go in my room. My foot goes in their ass.
Good old Red with his foot in the ass.
I think we should just say, whoa.
Okay, we got the circle.
Get out.
See you soon.
Get out.
Don't be a stranger.
Get out.
Extra icing.
That was mine.
We never locked the sliding door.
We do now.
Hello, Wisconsin!
January 19th, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it's Kitty, it's Red. It's good to see, those actors back in those roles, but these studios fail to recognize that what made those shows that I mentioned, Scrubs, How I Met Your Mother, Friends, so special was the cast, the chemistry that cast had, the writing behind it, and honestly even like the timing of it, like when those shows came out and what they presented and the different themes that they had, it just worked because it's like all these different elements just came together at the right time. But when you try to like revive that magic through these different characters and kind of keeping the same, location, it's still the same house, it's still the same basement, they still have the circle and smoking, but it's just not it. It's just not that 70s show. Of course, it's not, you know, it's its own thing, that 90s show, but I see this burning up just like the other failed spin-off attempts with all these other shows. So yeah, bring up the hype scale. We'll end this on a real high note, huh? With this teaser. You know what? Because of the love I have for that 70s show and like the willingness to kind of like at least give it a chance, at least for now, before something changes my mind in either of the directions, whether I'll actually get hyped for it or whether it's just gonna completely tank it for me and I'm just like, nope. I think I'm at a 3. Meh. You know, maybe watch it someday, but probably not. But maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll give it, you know, a little curious, kind of see if it hits the same as that 70s show. But that's where I'm at. Give me the 3. Meh. But again, that's just personally me. Where are you at on the hype scale? How are you personally excited for that 90s show? Well, folks, that's a wrap. This was way longer than I wanted it to be. I'm probably gonna cut out a whole bunch of dialogue because I just went on a bunch of tangents. But if you made it all the way through, thanks for sticking around. If you can, hit that subscribe button if you want more hype videos, as well as react, review, rate it for TV shows and movies that are gonna be coming out. For now, my name's Tomas. Thanks for hanging out, and let me know your comments down below for where you're at on the hype scale, and see you next time.